It's quiet outside, but a storm's in my soul. Pride says fight, but peace wants control. I look in the mirror, who's the one I defend? The one who wants justice, or the one who pretends? Every wound from the past, every scar I hide, tells me stand tall, don't let it slide. But in this silence, something whispers low. Let it go, let the truth grow. There's a war within, no army, no gun, just me and my shadow, nowhere to run. Do I win with fire or heal with grace? Can I hold my power without losing face? Pride keeps score, wants the final word, but peace is a song I've rarely heard. It's not about folding, it's not defeat. It's rising so high you lay down your seat. I've seen the bravest lose to rage, burning bridges to feel brave. But what if courage is to forgive, and real strength is the will to live? There's a war within, no army, no gun, just me and my shadow, nowhere to run. Do I win with fire or heal with grace? Can I hold my power without losing face? I've been wrong, I've been right, I've been silent in the night, but today I choose the fight that doesn't end in spite. The war within, it never sleeps, but peace is a promise my soul keeps. Let them talk, let them roar, I'm not at war anymore. Yeah, they'll call you weak when you don't hit back. Say you lost your fire, lost your track. They won't see the storms you've tamed, the fists you dropped, the rage you chained. You could clap back, break them with truth. You could torch bridges, burn down the roof. But you walk away not cause you're scared, cause peace ain't passive, peace is prepared. They don't know the weight of silence held, the war you stopped, the pride you shelved. They see surrender, you see choice. You gave pain no louder voice. So choose peace anyway, even when it hurts, even when your ego begs to throw the first. Stand in grace when they throw shade, be the calm that can't be swayed. Choose peace anyway, yeah, anyway. The louder the world, the more I retreat. Not out of fear, but to stay complete. They wanna drag you into their war, but peace don't knock, it breaks the door. You got scars, yeah, I've seen them too. But don't let them decide what you'll do. You rise not to win, but to transcend. Not to prove, but to mend. They say peace is soft just for saints, but saints bled to in restraint. Peace is armor forged in pain. It's thunder that won't entertain. So choose peace anyway. Even when it hurts, even when your ego begs to throw the first. Stand in grace when they throw shade. Be the calm that can't be swayed. Choose peace anyway, yeah, anyway. Not for them, but for your soul. Not for weakness, but control. Let the fire in you light the way. But let your peace be what you say. So if they laugh, or if they rage, let your stillness be your stage. No applause, no grand display. Just peace, chosen anyway. Pride walks in with a thunderous step. Head held high, but the heart's in debt. Talks big game, chest out wide, but the loudest one's got the most to hide. Pride wants spotlight, wants the crown, but it never lifts, only pushes down. Peace don't shout, don't beg to be seen, but it's steady like roots, calm and clean. Pride is loud, it breaks the room, craves the collapse, assumes the throne too soon. But peace is deep, it knows its place. Silent strength, unshaken grace. Pride argues just to prove it's right, but peace don't need to win the fight. You see it in the ones who smile through storms, who bend not break when the pressure forms. Pride echoes empty halls and gold. Peace whispers truth that never gets sold. One needs noise to feel alive, the other still waters that survive. Pride is loud, it breaks the room, craves the collapse, assumes the throne too soon. But peace is deep, it knows its place. Silent strength, unshaken grace. One builds walls, the other builds space. One's a mask, the other your face. One defends, the other forgives. One just talks, the other lives. Pride walks out when it's not praised, but peace stays calm, unfazed, unfazed. Don't confuse silence with defeat. Sometimes the strongest never speak. Ooh, pride is loud, it begs holding words like weapons drawn, ready to strike cause they did you wrong. But pain ain't healed by sharper blades, it only deepens the scars it made. You stand at the edge of who wins this war, but ask yourself what's worth fighting for. Not every battle makes you strong, some are just places you don't belong. The sword in your hand might feel like control, but it's cutting your peace, leaving holes in your soul. Drop the sword, let go the fight. You don't need rage to stand in light. The bravest hearts walk off the stage with grace, not fury, not boiling rage. Drop the sword, it's not your truth. Real power walks away smooth. Says swing, don't be weak, but silence can shout louder than you speak. You're not a coward for choosing peace, you're just done letting poison increase. They may mock, they may provoke, but your peace is not theirs to revoke. You don't owe anyone your wrath, you're allowed to choose a different path. Every slash you throw comes back with weight, but dropping the sword, now that's real great. Drop the sword, let go the fight. You don't need rage to stand in light. The bravest hearts walk off the stage with grace, not fury, not boiling rage. Drop the sword, it's not your truth. Real power walks away smooth. It takes more strength to break the chain, to end a cycle, walk through pain. Revenge is loud, but peace is wise. Not every win means you rise. Drop the sword, let go the pain. There's nothing pride can truly gain. You're not less for walking slow, you're just wise enough to know. Drop the sword and let it go, cause healing starts the moment you decide. You don't need the sword to walk in pride. Look in the mirror, what do you see? A face shaped by pain, or a soul breaking free? Is that pride staring back, dressed in fear? Or is peace trying to whisper crystal clear? We wear masks built by defense, pretend we're fine, stay on the fence. But deep inside the mind's soft light, there's a voice that questions wrong or right. The mirror of the mind don't lie, it reflects the truth you try to deny. Pride covers up what peace reveals, but only peace can help you heal. I've stood there face to face with shadows I tried hard to replace. Anger told me I was strong, but the mirror kept singing I was wrong. Peace isn't passive, it calls you out, strips the noise, real in the mirror of the mind. The mirror of the mind don't lie. It reflects the truth you try to deny. Pride covers up what peace reveals, but only peace can help you heal. Do you flinch or do you stare? Do you dare to really care? It's not the world you need to fight. It's the story you replay each night. Sometimes silence is the mirror scream, shattering every broken dream. But if you look past the pride you wear, you'll see peace has always been there. The mirror of the mind don't lie. It shows the tears behind the high. Strip the armor, drop the guise. Peace lives where ego dies. So next time you stare into that space, look past the face, find the grace. It's not too late, you're not confined. Just listen to the mirror of your mind. You raise your voice, they raise theirs too. Now it's war of words, who's breaking who? But in the noise, the truth gets thin. Are you speaking to heal or just to win? Every comeback feels like gold. But what's the price when love turns cold? Ego sharp, but it doesn't mend. It just defends until the end. You got the facts, but did you care? You made your point, but was it fair? Speak to heal, not just to fight. Choose your words to bring back light. You don't always need to be right. Sometimes love is the better sight. Speak to heal, not to win. That's where peace truly begins. We weaponize the things we say, thinking silence means we've won the day. But every wound we leave behind becomes a scar that clouds the mind. Don't talk to prove, talk to connect. To hold respect when views conflict. 'Cause words can hurt or words can free. It's your choice, what will it be? You had your say, but did it land? Or did it push away the hand? Speak to heal, not just to fight. Choose your words to bring back light. You don't always need to be right. Sometimes love is the better sight. Speak to heal, not to win. That's where peace truly begins. Let go of the need to win the room. One kind word can change the gloom. Truth ain't loud, it's soft, it bends. It listens first and then it mends. I've said things I can't take back. Won the moment, lost the track. Now I speak with heart in mind. Not to crush, but to be kind. Speak to heal, not just to fight. Let your voice bring warmth, no spite. Even if they don't agree, Leaders argue behind closed doors, but it's the people who clean the wars. Flags rise high, egos swell, but on the ground it's a living hell. Maps get redrawn with blood and tears, while mothers age in silent years. Soldiers march to orders cold, carrying grief they never told. When nations clash, people bleed, not the ones who plant the seed. It's the farmer, the nurse, the child in school, crushed beneath a power tool. When pride decides, it's peace that dies, and truth gets lost in televised lies. They debate in suits miles away, but missiles fall where children play. The cost of pride is never paid by the ones who gave the cruel charade. Peace is labeled as weak retreat, while war parades on elite streets. But the strongest act is not attack, it's knowing when to hold it back. Diplomats toast while homes explode, talks break down and tanks reload. If pride had a price tag real, they'd stop when they knew how the poor feel. When nations clash, people bleed, not the ones who plant the seed. It's the motherless, the faceless name, caught in someone else's game. When pride divides, love gets bruised, and justice is the one abused. Look past the borders, past the flags, you'll find broken hearts in body bags. We're not enemies, we're just told we are by men who profit from every scar. What if peace was the real ambition? Not pride, not power, not ammunition. What if empathy sat at the throne, and then no one died for lands they don't own? When nations clash, people bleed. History writes what the leaders need, but we, the people, must plant peace seeds and rise before pride does the deed. Words like knives, sharp and unkind, but holding on won't make us right. It just dims the soul and steals the light. What if the anger's just a shield we wear to hide the pain we never dare? What if the hate's just fear in disguise? A cry for love behind the lies. Bury the hatchet, not the heart. Don't tear the whole world apart. You can let go and still be strong. You don't have to drag the hurt along. Lay down the blade, take back your spark. Bury the hatchet, not the heart. Grudges feel like power plays, but they poison peace in subtle ways. What you carry ends up carrying you, till you forget what's false and what's true. You're not weak for choosing grace. Forgiveness ain't some hollow face. It's not saying pain heart. Love don't grow in battlegrounds. It grows in silence, softer sounds. And sometimes peace is just the start of healing what tore us apart. If we meet again down the line, let there be no war to define. Let your eyes say what your pride could not. I remember, but I forgot. Bury the hatchet, not the heart. Don't let ego pull us apart. It's brave to choose the higher art of letting go without falling apart. Lay down the blade, play your part. Bury the hatchet, not the heart. Begin where pride should end.
They taught us noise means strength, that the louder voice commands respect. But I've seen warriors in silent zones, winning wars with no sticks or stones. Stillness ain't weakness, it's control. It's the calm in chaos, the centered soul. You don't need to yell to make your mark. A whisper of truth can light the dark. Stillness wins battles too. Where pride would fight, peace breaks through. It's the breath you take instead of the blow. It's walking away when they expect to show. No armor, no crown, just truth in view. Stillness, it wins battles too. You don't have to prove you're right. Silence can shine just like light. Pride rushes in with guns and glare, but peace stands still and it's still there. The world loves noise, craves a scene, but power lives in the in-between. The space you hold, the pause you keep, can shake the ground beneath their feet. Stillness wins battles too. Where pride would fight, peace breaks through. It's the breath you take instead of the blow. It's walking away when they expect to show. No armor, no crown, just truth in view. Stillness, it wins battles too. The quiet ones, they've seen the storm. They don't react, they just transform. They don't need to raise a hand. Their peace alone will make you stand. Stillness is the lion's gaze. It's wisdom born in silent days. So when they shout, you choose to stay. Not out of fear, but to light the way. Stillness wins battles too. Where egos clash, let peace come through. It's not retreat, it's rising above. The fight for truth, the act of love. Let the world spin, let the loud move. Stillness is the silent groove. So if you ever feel the need to prove, just be still and watch the room.
The quiet would fight, you still stew. It's the breath you take instead of the walking away when they expect
To show no armor, no crown, just truth in view. Ooh, stillness is the silent groove. So if you ever feel the need to prove, just be still and watch the room.
This isn't just a song. It's a choice. A choice every soul must face. To rise in peace or fall in pride.
Pride says climb, dominate, own, but peace says you're already home. Pride roars like it can't be beat, but peace is thunder underneath your feet. Pride is noise, quick to ignite. Peace is fire that burns through night. Pride needs trophies, wars, and fame. Peace walks alone, yet wins the game. Peace or pride, what do you choose? One must win, one must lose. One feeds hate, one forgives, one divides, the other lies. So tell me now, what will you do when the war inside comes back to you? Pride flexes when it feels small. Peace listens, rises, embraces all. Pride reacts, peace reflects. Pride forgets, peace respects. I've been both, I've worn each side. Raised the sword, then let it slide. And I've learned the strongest stride is when you walk and leave behind pride. It's not the loudest who lead, it's not the fastest who succeed. It's those who choose the quiet fight to make the wrong turn back to right. Peace or pride, it's up to you. Each step you take writes what is true. You can conquer, you can heal, but only one of them is real. Peace or pride, what will you be? The cage of power or the soul set free? Let history know we chose peace, not because we were weak, but because we were finally strong.